Hello guys, Alicia here, and today I will show you a brief analysis that I did for rifle selection. Like in early game, I am pretty sure you might have had difficulties while choosing how to make an echelon that will suffice for 149, 1 4N. And as the mess shows us, one easy way is indeed with two teams with two rifles, each team, a rifle handgun formation. And that's okay. You can also use one support team. The thing is, you have to choose. If you are starting, you have to choose one rifle. Well, two actually. And you might have gotten some 5-star rifles, you might have not. In my case, I didn't got 5-star rifles like WA 2000. I got a Springfield and Mosina gun and I thought they would be great. And they are totally waifu material, but is it enough? So I looked up how to do the math and I came up with some interesting results. So these are the results that I want to show. Of course, it might be a little bit hard to read. And so I'm comparing some common dolls that you might have found, some common rifles. And special attention I want you to bring to BM59 as well as SB98 because they are really strong, as well as M14, which I am sure everyone knows of. So briefly, the table is pretty much finding what the deep damage per second is for each doll, but since dolls have skills, then we have this. For most of the fights in early game, when you don't have skills level 10, you are gonna take fights that are 11, 12, maybe 15 seconds long. And yeah, this is the data. So of course we have WA2K, which is the strongest one. But you can see the numbers, well, they do vary a lot. That's a 600 difference. But between these girls, the top ones, the difference is not that high. That's the HP of one enemy. This is taking into account skills level 1 and 15 seconds. So for the bamboo girls, they are in purple. They are not as strong. They only get one shot with their skill. Of course, in this case, for 15 seconds, the self-buff dolls, self-offensive buff dolls like damage buff or rate of fire buff, they are on top, to be honest. So, well, the thing here is WA2K obviously the strongest, M14 due to her high rate of fire, which is really strong, and then we have SB98. Now The thing with SB98 is, I'm not saying she's the tier strongest sniper, of course not. I'm saying that from these dolls that you probably have that are relatively easy to get, she's the tier 1 and M14 is the second one. So if you didn't got WA2K or any other 5-star doll, then you will have to look at this, and pretty much this is the numbers. M14 and SB98, they should suffice for you in the early game. They should be a rather good choice. Now, I heard from some people that BM59 was gonna be really good. But as you can see, her DPS, well, that's to be expected from a 2-star doll, but her DPS isn't that good. This is the numbers you want to look at for the 15 seconds. So her DPS is 2k below the ideal, which is WA2K. So yeah, BM59 not as good. The thing with the Springfield and Mosin Nagant is, yes, they have the potential to become stronger, but you need to get their rare equipment, and for Springfield that means farming 149, For Mosin Nagant, I'm not very sure, but I think it's related to one event. So they are not something you are gonna get right away. For the early game you are probably not gonna get them. So if they are your waifu, okay. But if you want to optimize and quickly get 1-4N done, the best thing you can do is focus on M14 and SB98. That's my advice, and you will focus on those two. Use one support, and that is your first clear of 1-4N. Now if you feel you need to have a second team, but by that time hopefully you will have a 5-star doll. Maybe you will be lucky and get WA2K or SPD, which are indeed stronger, and you should totally go for them. As many people have stated, bamboo dolls aren't really that good. So if you have the chance to get the self-buff 5-star dolls, you should go for it. I wouldn't suggest spending resources in 4-star dolls, even if you have the cores, because the 3 stars and the 2 stars, they can suffice. You don't need to invest more. The performance difference is not gonna be there. It will be maybe below what you want. So no need to invest yourself on Springfield or Mosin Nagant. Now, why I'm suggesting a bamboo if I'm saying they are bad? SB98. This is because in 1-4N you kinda have a good use of the bamboo. For one thing, the numbers tell us that the DPS loss is not that high. In second place, your other option, if you wanted a self-buff doll, will be BM59 or FN49, which they really are weak in comparison. So you don't want them. This is why I'm making these choices. I know there is also M1 Garant, which many people recommend. You can see her TPS is around the same. It's a matter of choice. If you like her, go for it. But if you have this echelon with M14 and SB98, you can use the support echelon and then wait a little bit, maybe wait for events, for rate up events, and try to get a 5-star rifle to clear the endgame content, which features bosses and stuff, which really require a lot of high quality rifles. Most certainly they require 5-star rifle. So if you want this data or how I got it, the Excel spreadsheet is in the description, and also the video I mentioned from the mess, it's a walkthrough of 1.4N. You can go for it, you can watch it, and you can prove me wrong if you want. There's also the option of working with machine guns, and that will be a totally fine alternative if you got a good machine gun. I got one, I got PK, but I got PK and lightweight machine, I mean, this girl. I got a lot of good machine guns, but remember they are gonna eat your ammo away. So if you don't want that to happen, if you want to farm 1.4N, if you want to pursue the equipment from Springfield, it's not gonna help having a machine gun, because they are around 100 ammunition per every time you deploy them. They are gonna eat away 100. They are gonna eat away 1000 ammo. 100, sorry. That's at $2, so just imagine when you get an hiker. Well guys, sorry for the ranting. I'm pretty much done. This is the first video I'm doing in a while, so apologies for that. Thank you very much.